Hi there, and welcome to Let's Stress Less. If you're a woman who's feeling overwhelmed with life because your stress is out of control, you're pretty sure your stress could be affecting your health, and you want to get a handle on that before it gets worse, stick around. I've got you covered. I'm Chantal. I'm a registered nurse and your lifestyle design coach for stress mastery. And I can show you how to unwrap the gift of stress so you can go from barely surviving to fabulous and thriving. Today we're going to talk about mindset, one of the 3 pillars of stress mastery, and how your mindset affects your stress level and what you can do about it. To start with, what exactly is mindset? Well, your mindset is a set of beliefs and attitudes that affect how you see the world and how you see yourself in the world. It affects what you think, what you do, how you feel, and how you interact with others. Your mindset is your perspective about yourself and the people, circumstances, and events in your life. Your mindset affects how much stress you experience on a daily basis because it centers around how much power you feel you have and how much power you give away. It affects how you feel in the moment, but it also affects how you view your past and how you envision your future. Think about your mindset as a camera taking pictures of your life. By changing the angle, lens, or distance, you can change how that picture looks. The thing you're viewing doesn't change, but the way you see it and how you feel about it can change dramatically. If you want to change any facet of your life, change your mindset. Your mindset determines your overall happiness and your level of self-confidence and self-esteem. Think about it. If you don't think you'll succeed, you probably won't even try. And even if you do try, you're not likely to put your best effort into whatever it is you're doing because you're not going to succeed anyway, so why bother? We often blame ourselves, our circumstances, or other people for the outcomes we experience in life. But does that really fix anything? Is it possible to use a different lens or reframe your view to create new beliefs and expectations that would serve you better? Of course it is. The facts are facts. But by changing your interpretation of those facts, think lens, distance, or angle, you can change your perception of any situation to one that serves you in a more positive way. You will have greater control over the outcome of a stressful situation simply by changing your thoughts. I'll give you a personal example. When the kids were still young, my then husband and I took a much-needed, long-awaited vacation to the coast. We were so excited. However, during the entire vacation, there was one natural disaster after another. We ran into snow we didn't anticipate. There were heavy rains. Roads were closed. Power was out. Gas stations weren't able to pump gas. There was no heat in the bed and breakfast we stayed at. I couldn't even take a much longed for bubble bath in the tub we paid extra for. The bed and breakfast couldn't make food. It was a disaster the whole time. We could have complained about so many things, and lots of people around us did. But we decided we weren't going to let anything spoil our vacation, so we chose to make it an adventure instead. We had so much fun and laughed about that experience for many, many years after. Now, the facts were still the facts. Roads were closed, power was out, we didn't get what we had paid for. In fact, nothing we had anticipated for this vacation went as planned. And yet, by shifting our mindset to find the fun and opportunity in the events that were real, we always believed that we ultimately had much more fun than if everything had gone perfectly to plan. We simply changed the angle, lens, and distance. The mindset pillar invites you to discover and choose new ways to see yourself and the people, circumstances, and events in your life. Sometimes you can't laugh and find the joy in the unexpected, but you can look for the lesson, the benefit, or a different meaning than you had originally attached to the things that happen in your life. It's important to keep in mind that changing your mindset has nothing to do with being right or wrong. It's not about guilt, blame, or regret. It has to do with choice and deciding to take full responsibility for your life and becoming aware of the changes you need or want to make. It also requires that you understand that you have the power to make those choices. You are in control. It's also important to understand where your power actually lies. By determining what you can't control, the weather, other people's choices or actions, and letting those go, then determining what you can control and deciding what you'll do and then doing it, you've stepped into your power. Mindset shifts help you reduce stress and interpret your experiences in a more positive and effective way. They empower you to own your life rather than letting negative and possibly inaccurate interpretations control you. As you learn to use your mindset to reframe the picture, you'll learn to look at your life in a way that will minimize the intensity of potentially stressful events while helping you feel empowered and more in control of all aspects of your life. Consider this quote from Viktor Frankl, the author of Man's Search for Meaning. "The one thing you can't take away from me is the way I choose to respond to what you do to me. The last of one's freedoms is to choose one's attitude in any given circumstance." Think about it. If you like what you're learning, join me each week right here for more tips, tools, and valuable insights as you learn how to recognize and unwrap the gift of stress so you can take control of your life, your health, and your happiness as you go from barely surviving to fabulous and thriving. And if you like more videos like this, then make sure to watch the videos on your screen. I think you'll like them. Till next time.